Hey everybody, Mike Davis, President of Fairmont State here, and I'm here with my good friend,
Janet Bredesen, Vice President of Student Affairs.
and we're gonna do Falcon Autocomplete today.
Be ready. Oh, that was...
So this has been...
That was really bad.
All right, so we've got what is Fairmont State known for?
Oh,
Personal relationships, care for our students.
yes. Amazing facilities.
We work hard and we play hard.
Yes, we definitely do that.
So I think that's a big
absolutely.
part. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So engagement probably is.
Engagement's a big one.
Awesome. All right, this one, the question's in the middle. So we'll see. What division is Fairmont State University? We are Division II athletics.
Yes, we are.
In the Mountain East Conference. Used to be the WEVIAC, and is now the Mountain East. We're in our 13th year in the Mountain East.
I like the Mountain East a lot better.
Than the
WEVIAC,
WEVIAC?
yeah, that doesn't
Well,
work for
and
me.
we've grown over the years,
Yes.
so we have some schools from outside of West Virginia now, so we have a more regional footprint.
Absolutely.
Which is exciting. What is the Fairmont State University mascot?
Well, we've got that. That's Freddie the Falcon.
The best mascot.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Hands
we,
down.
and we launched a new Freddie last year with a whole
did.
new look for a modern university. And then the final one on my board is what makes Fairmont State University a great place?
Oh my gosh, the people. First off, absolutely the people, the students, everybody that works here, amazing.
I always say too, we have something for everyone. And I think that's what makes it great is that everybody can find their place, their thing that helps them feel connected and make them feel like a Falcon.
I agree. Absolutely.
And we've got the next board.
Here we go. Nice job.
Thanks.
That was good.
I didn't want to hit all the equipment.
Okay, mine is, does Fairmont State University, and we'll peel one off and see what we got, have a nursing program? Oh,
Fairmont State University does have a nursing program.
Absolutely.
It's one of our historic programs, right?
It is.
Nursing and teaching are what Fairmont State was built on. We have a lot of new programs now, over 50 academic majors, but nursing is one of our original programs, and you can find Fairmont State nurses all across the state.
absolutely. Does Fairmont State have accreditations? Oh boy, do we.
Yeah, all of our academic programs go through reviews every 3, 5, or 7 years. We have a national accreditor, the Higher Learning Commission, and then we have lots of specialized accreditations, including the only accredited architecture program.
That's right. That's right. How many students does Fairmont State University have?
So we have about 3,500 students, give or take, and that's across the board. Some are full-time students, some are part-time students, some returning students, some are dual enrollment students. We have undergraduate and graduate programs.
On
We have
campus,
everything.
off campus.
Yeah, we have students from 16 to 86.
Yeah.
Everything in that range. So yes. We have 3,500 students of every imaginable West Virginian and beyond that you can imagine.
That's right. Does Fairmont State University care about the community? Oh my, absolutely. The community, the state, the region,
I think that's part of the reason why you came here.
100%.
We wanted to be part of a community. I mean, it's a public university. It's our job to serve the public.
It is.
So we shouldn't just be a university that turns inward. We've got to turn outward too and make sure the whole community feels loved by Fairmont State.
Yeah, and that our students, when they leave here, know how to do that also.
Absolutely.
And my last one is, what does Fairmont State University have to offer? Now, I'm going to read, what does Fairmont State University not offer?
Right. And that's what I say. We've got, like I said earlier, we've got something for everyone.
We do.
Right. And I think that's the really important part. So I think people should, check out our website, go back and watch all this Dave Giving content that's going to show you all the different programs we have to celebrate. And we're really trying to make sure we have excellence in each of those programs.
Correct.
And that's why we need, the resources that people are providing to make sure we can raise that standard every day.
Ooh, that was
Nice.
good.
Stuck the landing. Awesome. All right. This one's got another blank in it. Is blank at Fairmont State? I wonder what it's going to say.
I don't think we should guess, because it could be bad.
I was thinking it was going to be like, is Mothman? or something like
Mothman,
that.
okay, all right. Taylor Swift?
Is there
Oh my
anything to
gosh.
do at Fairmont State?
Well, absolutely. There's tons to do. Now, people always think that if you are at a university campus, there might not be much to do on the weekends or at night. There is so much to do, whether you're in the Falcon Center, whether you're with an athletic team, whether you're going to watch an event.
And I think going back to the community piece too, we've had thousands of people in the past year on campus for movie nights, for all of these other events. And we have an amazing events team. They are small but mighty.
Yes.
But they work very hard out of the president's office to make sure we get people to campus and get them engaged, because people have to see it as part of their community, and then it raises the whole energy level for
that's
campus.
Exactly right.
And I would say 75% of the events we have on campus are completely free.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? We did a student concert that the entire community was invited to. Movie nights are always free. Our athletic events are free from everybody K through 12. So we have lots of opportunities for people to come on campus, do things on campus, and then almost everything we offer to our students, faculty, and staff
is
are at
100%
no
free.
cost.
Yes, absolutely.
So there's lots of things. If you're on campus, you can check out the Engage app to see what's going on. And then we also do the Community Falcon Flyer. So if you're in the community and you want to know what's going on campus, you sign up for the Community Falcon Flyer and it'll come right to your email box. Is Fairmont State University affordable?
Oh, my. Incredibly affordable.
And you've been at other universities, and so have I, where I think about when we go out and explain to people how much Fairmont State costs, the financial aid packages we have. It's really an affordable way to get a great education. And I think that not every university can say that, especially as tuition rates have increased. So I think we're really in a great spot where we're making sure students can graduate with as little debt as possible.
We are.
And then we've got programs like the Access Scholarship. So if people are in a family that makes less than $70,000 a year, they get to come to Fairmont State tuition free. But anybody who has a 3.0 gets money from Fairmont State as an academic scholarship.
That's
and
right.
I think that's not true at every university.
And also, we have so many programs, and we also have different scholarships that students can apply for. There's the Datha and Jean Scholarship and Fellowship. That wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for donors.
Absolutely.
If it wasn't for people being able to say, we really want to give to make sure students can come to Fairmont State because it made a difference for me.
Yeah, our average graduates with less than $5,000 in debt, and we couldn't do that without the support of our donors.
No, absolutely not.
All right. Is Fairmont State University growing? It is.
Not glowing, growing.
We're also glowing. We're having a glow up and a grow up. But no, we're up about 10% over the last 2 years. And I think we're just getting started. When we brought in a new vice president for enrollment management, who's doing a fantastic job. That whole division is doing a great job. And then you're doing a great job making sure students are engaged once they're on campus. Because it's not just recruiting those students, but making sure they stay. And that's why we're growing.
We want to make sure students find their place, right? That this is their home. They find their tribe. And sometimes that can be hard in that first year, especially if you have family and parents who didn't go to college or never been to Fairmont State.
Yeah, and I think one of the things you're seeing too as part of that glow up is we're starting to attract students from across the country. So when I got here, I think it was about 10 or 12 states were represented, and that's more than doubled in the last 3 years. So
Yes.
The last one on this one is Fairmont State in a good area.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're half hour from Morgantown, an hour and a half from Pittsburgh, 3 hours from DC.
Yeah.
A couple hours from Columbus.
Easy to
3
get.
hours from Cleveland.
Freeway, easy to get to the airport.
Clarksburg Airport has just added flights to Charlotte and Chicago.
Right. That's right.
So it's easy to get here.
Morgantown, you can go right to Chicago.
Yep. And then there's a lot going on, and things are starting to develop downtown and around campus. So I think it's a great area, and it's exciting things are happening.
You haven't even touched on the outdoors of what you can do outdoors in this
The
area.
most beautiful state in the country. I tell people all the time.
I've lived here for a year and a half, and I've even touched all the parks and the trails.
Yeah. Our state parks rival national parks nationwide.
Yes, they do.
Awesome.
Yep. Not bad. Right over the head.
Kyrie wasn't even looking. I would have been dangerous.
That was good.
Decapitated Kyrie.
Okay, these are all is college.
Okay.
Is college. All right. Is college for me?
I think it's a personal decision.
Yeah.
But I think yes. I think that, and it might not be for you right now, but it might be for you in the future. Our goal is to make sure we're meeting people where they are.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say this. I don't think we should tell people college is not for them. I think that's something people should decide, right? Because we hear all the time people will say, you don't need a college education. And I agree. Not everyone needs to get a college degree, but everyone who wants to get a college degree should have that path, and it should be affordable for them.
I think everyone should definitely check out a college
Yeah.
and check out Fairmont State, because a lot of people think what it could be.
Right.
But until you get here, until you visit it, you have no idea.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think about their first job. I can get my first job without a college degree, but ask yourself, what do you want to be doing in 20 years?
Yeah.
Because there's a good chance you need some sort of post high school education, whether it's at our friends down at Pierpont Community Technical College in the area, or one of the trade schools, or Fairmont State. I think there's lots of opportunities.
Yeah, that's why we started the new micro credentials, just to be able to do that. Is college easy?
No, and it's not supposed to be.
Life's not easy.
Right, and that's what I would say. When you leave Fairmont State University, you should feel battle tested.
Yeah.
Right, you should know that you can do it. Right, and I tell students at both convocation when they're first coming in as students, I said, we're going to be tested like you've never been tested before. Now what you should look for when you're looking for a college is, and when you're looking for a college to support with your donations is, are they doing enough to support students?
Yes.
So college should be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you should also be supported like you've never been supported.
Correct.
And then I tell them at commencement, the fact that they made it to graduation shows that they can do hard things. So when they go out into the world, they can take on any challenge and make us proud.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. Oh, I love this one. Is college a good place to build relationships?
What do you think?
I think that's one of the best things. I always tell students that it gets really hard when you get to be an adult to make relationships, but it's really easy in college.
Yeah.
If you put yourself out there, if you go to some of the events, if you talk to folks in class, if you come out of your residence hall or your apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, live on campus or at least be on campus
Correct.
a lot because you'll get to meet people. You're supposed to meet people who aren't like you, right? A lot of our students come from hometowns that are smaller in population than some of our residence halls.
Correct.
Right, so it's really important that they come on campus and they get to know people and meet people who aren't like them.
That's exactly right. All right. Is college going to make me a better person? That's up to you.
Yeah,
That's what I
think
think.
so. But studies show that you make more money.
Yes.
Right. So in West Virginia, it's $1.4 million over the course of your career, difference between a college degree and not a college degree. You live 17 years longer. So
Yeah.
you've got 17 more years to work on yourself. You build better civic relationships. You're more likely to be engaged outside the world. Health outcomes are better. People are happy. All of these different pieces. And I think the really interesting part, and something I think a lot about being a public university, is it doesn't just make students who come here better people, but they go into their communities, and those communities live longer. Those communities make more, and those communities have better outcomes because there are people in those communities who are college educated.
That's exactly right.
All right, last one.
Is college worth it?
I think I just went through all of that, but absolutely. I was a first-generation college student who went to college because Pell Grants existed, right? And I wouldn't be where I am. I know I wouldn't be where I am today without it. And I think that there's thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of stories of people who went to college and it changed their lives. And we're in the life-changing business.
That's exactly right.
Absolutely.
I think that's one thing that attracted me, is to be able to do that and to be able to help people find all the opportunities that can make them what they want to be.
And it's our job to get up every day and figure out how to make sure college is worth it for our students,
exactly
faculty, staff, communities, everybody.
And it changes, right?
Absolutely.
It changes.
Yeah. We won't look like we do now in 10 years.
No, I'll look better
And
than
we're not
this.
supposed to. But we might still be wearing matching fits.
Oh, that was...
So this has been...
That was really bad.
This has been Falcon Autocomplete with Mike and Jana.
I'm an athletic supporter. I am not an athlete.
How was that, Dusty?
Great.
Good.
That's perfect ending.
That was fun. Oh, that was fun.